Our opening words are from the Dalai Lama, courtesy of our friend Bob Cullen. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with oceans to cross, and a bridge for those with rivers to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all those in need. Our universal covenant reads, "We are Unitarian Universalists, a people of open minds, loving hearts, and welcoming hands. We care for the earth and for each other." Our bond of union says we unite ourselves together for the study and practice of morality and religion as interpreted by the growing thought and noblest lives of humanity, believing that we may thereby prove helpful one to another and promote the cause of truth, righteousness, and love in the world. I questioned my original service title, Simply Positive, because being positive in today's world is quite a negative and unwelcome thing. But today's world needs positive thoughts, words, actions, and intentions now more than ever before. We can aspire to learn to live in the now. For one thing, it's all we can be certain of. We can spend a lot of time trying to make up for the past or working and planning for the future, but we can't accomplish much unless our mind is focused on today. I believe there's something special in each day that we shouldn't miss. By fully entering into what we're doing each moment of the day. It takes effort because the average attention span of an adult has plummeted from 12 minutes a decade ago to about 5 minutes today. So I'm glad you're still with me. They say a goldfish, and I don't know if I buy this, but they say a goldfish can focus for 9 seconds. On what? While most of us adults can only make it 8 seconds. For certain, there is some special work that only you can bring into the world. The universe has no body on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes through which compassion can shine forth upon a troubled world. No one else can give to the world what you were sent to give through your individual gifts. Authentic success is different for each of us. No single definition fits because we come in all shapes and sizes and abilities. The headstone of a woman who died in 1820 reads simply, "The only pain she ever caused was when she left us." Most of us live by our daily to-do lists. Here's some new to-dos to try. Cultivate gratitude. Begin and end the day with reflection. Breathe deeply and often. Move, dance, run, wiggle in your seat. Be instead of do, and let Mother Nature nurture you. Don't be afraid of your passions. Approach problems as possibilities and savor beauty. Create boundaries. Create boundaries. Exchange security for serenity. Care for your soul and cherish your dreams. Chronos is clocks and deadlines, calendars and agendas. I'm probably not saying it right. Kairos, it's spelled K-A-I-R-O-S, is an ancient Greek word meaning the right crucial, or opportune moment. A time when conditions are right for the accomplishment of a crucial action, the opportune and decisive moment. It's transcendence, reverence, joy, love, and the sacred. We've known it when meditating or praying, when planting bulbs, watching over a sleeping child, delighting in a perfect sunset, and when exulting in our passions. Today, be willing to join in the dance. Since we're alive, we can't escape loss. It's an ever-growing part of life. Today might be very tough for you. You might not want the next moment to come, but at least you have it, and a choice as to how you will live this precious day. Hold it close, cherish it, and be grateful for it. If today is so horrendous that the gift doesn't seem worth acknowledging, if you can't find one moment to enjoy, one thing to share, or one smile to offer, then don't live today for yourself. Live it for those who've been taken before their time. Without winter, there can be no spring, although we do live in the snow belt. Without mistakes, there's no learning. Without doubt, there can be no faith. Without fear, no courage. My mistakes and fears and doubts are my path to wisdom, faith, and courage. Martin Luther King reminded us we must accept finite disappointment, but we must never lose infinite hope. Your time may be limited, but your imagination is not. Dale Carnegie said, "I've found that worry and irritation vanish into thin air the moment I open my mind to the many blessings I possess." Our beloved member, Donna Martin, who we tragically lost not long ago, gave me the book Lifecraft by Forrest Church, who's one of my favorite writers. She had marked a page. A minute is quite a long time. Had you been ready, you might have been able to fill it more thoughtfully. But that's the way death works. We hit a trap door. It opens, and we fall. We may fall for a minute, or a month, or a year, but once the trap door springs, there is nothing we can do. Even more sadly, nothing will change all the minutes and hours, days, weeks, months, and years that slipped by unconsciously before we fell. At their dying moment, no one wishes that they had spent more time in the office, made more money, read more books, or become a better squash player. So what gives our lives meaning? Here's my short list. Kindness does. Also forgiveness, generosity, enthusiasm, ecstasy, empathy. Above all, love given and received. For any of these things, 1 minute isn't a bad start. If you spend most of those that remain to you in ways you will blessedly forget during the minute before you die, forgive yourself. But invest at least a few in saving your life before you lose it. Finish a good project and start a new one. Ponder the cosmos. Shake your head in wonder. Tell someone you love them. Kindness never hurts. Does life have meaning? Oh, yes. Life has meaning, more meaning than any of us will ever know. Namaste and amen. Especially these days, it truly takes a village for us to have our weekly services. Our heartfelt thanks to everyone who made today's service possible. Another beloved member that we lost too soon was Robin Powers. She gifted this book titled Earth Prayers to me. Our closing words are from that book, written by N. Scott Momaday. I am a feather on the bright sky, the horse that runs in the plain, the fish that swims. I am the shadow that follows a child, the evening light and the luster of the meadows. An eagle playing with the wind, I am the farthest star, the cool of the dawn and the roaring of the rain, the glitter on a crust of snow, a deer standing in the dusk, an angle of geese in the winter sky. You see, I am alive. I stand in good relation with the earth and with the gods. I stand in good relation with all that is beautiful. You see, I am alive evermore. Our benediction was adapted from Forest Church. Choose life and trust life. Grow in service and in love. Take nothing for granted. Be grateful for the gift. Suffer well. Dare to risk much. Consecrate your world with laughter and with tears, and know that we are together in this great mystery of life, and that there exists much joy. As we extinguish our chalice, its light goes out, but the love, hope, and joy that it represents remains forever steadfast in our hearts.